Good morning, students. Today topic about in fungi Ascomycotina members yeast. Actually, in Ascomycotina members have two genus. One is yeast, and the one is penicillium. Penicillium is over. Today topic about yeast. You observe the yeast morphological and reproductive characters in this video. Yeast. First about classification of yeast. Subdivision is Ascomycotina. Class is Hemisaccharomycetes. Order is Endomycetes. Family is Saccharomycetaceae. Actually, here you observe the yeast character. Generally, the habitat of the yeast is generally grow on sugar substances. Yeast mainly grow on sugar substances. That means fruits and nectar glands of the plant. Actually, the Saccharomycetes members have the 40 species in this in your syllabus. Among them, Saccharomycetes cerevisiaceae is the important species in this Ascomycotina. You observe the cell structure. Actually, this species often grow on grapes. Cell structure of the yeast you observe in the picture closely. This is the structure of yeast. Generally, the structure of yeast is globular or elliptical shape, and this yeast is here filaments are absent. Then the yeast is a unicellular membrane. Unicellular structure. There are oval or spherical or round in shape. Sometimes when budding is taking place, as the substrate where they are growing is undistributed cells, developing buds remain attached and form pseudomycelium. Saccharomyces cerevisiaceae cells are 6 to 8 nm long and 5 to 6 nm in radius. 5 to 6 nm in radius. The solitary cells are colorless, but when they are cultivated on synthetic solid substrate, they form white, light yellow, light brown colonies. Then yeast cell has a distinct cell wall. In some it will be very thick. The thick cell wall consists of 3 layers. Outer layer contains mainly mannan protein and little chitin. The middle layer contain glucan, and the inner layer contains protein, glucan, little lipid and phosphates. The outer layer shows normal unit membrane structure but possesses long cavities and folds. These cavities and folds is mainly by the detachment of buds, bud mark. Okay. Then next about coming to the internal structure of the yeast. This is the outermost layer. Is a cell wall, and then next to coming to following layer is a cell membrane. Then the middle portion have the large vacuoles. This is a bud scare. This is a vacuole granules. These black color dots are vacuole granules. Then this is a nucleus. This is the stage of the division of nuclear. The nuclear division is occurred here. And mitochondria. This is a bud, lateral bud, bud vacuole. And this is the construction or perforation in nuclear. And this is the construction of the cell wall. Then later this construction is deeply attached and later detached into the yeast cell. It is acting as a new yeast cell. Okay, this is the structure of the yeast. Then you coming to the reproduction. Actually here reproduction process are two types. One is asexual reproduction, another one is sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction is mainly taken by the birds, preparation of a bud. In the unfavorable condition, the yeast produce the lateral buds in the body. Then these lateral buds, later first it is divided into the cytoplasm, then later divided into the nuclear plasm, then later it is modified into the individual cells. Okay. Then next about sexual reproduction. Here sexual reproduction shows three type of life cycles. That means three different species shows the three type of life cycle in yeast. Haplodiploid life cycle and diploid life cycle and haploid life cycle. Haplo and diploid life cycle, that means half of the part is the haploid condition of the cells, then diploid condition of the cell. It is completely diploid, very low time of the haploid stage. Here haploid life cycle, that means total life cycle is completely haploid. Okay, you observe here first about haplo and diploid state. Here half of the state is haploid and half of the state is diploid. This half is haploid, this half is diploid. First you observe here vegetative cells. These both vegetative cells are in diploid condition, then fusing is occurred, and these diploid nucleus is, these both are fused. Actually these both are haploid, but after fusing it is modified into diploid, then later undergoes the meiosis division. In the here meiosis division, each diploid cell differentiated into 4 cells. This is a 4 cell. It is produce a fruiting body. This is called as ascus. Then this ascus, this is young ascus, this is matured ascus. Here have the two ascospores. These 2 ascospores, then 2 ascospores. These 2 ascospores later produce the buds, lateral buds. Okay. Then later this is the yeast cells. These yeast cells are haploid condition cells. Then these both are fused and fertilization is occurred. Then first undergoes the cytokinesis, that is mix of the cytoplasm. Then undergoes karyokinesis, that means mixing the nucleus. Then later it is modified into diploid cell. Later this diploid cell produce the buds. Then this diploid cell undergoes meiosis. Then the cycle is continuous. Here to here, here to here. Diploid condition, remaining is haploid condition. That means two stages are occur in Saccharomyces cerevisiaceae, haploid and diploid life cycle. Then coming to the complete diploid stage. This is a diploid vegetative cell. This is act as ascus mother cell. Then this ascus mother cell later undergoes the reduction division, and it is produced the 4 ascospores. These 4 ascospores are haploid condition because the division is reduction division. Then later these 2 ascospores, then 2 ascospores are intermingled, both. Okay. Then diploid cells are here occurred. Then each diploid cell later germinated into the mycelium. Then later it is produced the buds. Then later it is modified into the sprout cell. This sprout cell is later act as a vegetative cell. Here completely diploid stage except here. Remaining total part is diploid life cycle. Then coming to the haploid life cycle. Complete haploid life cycle is seen in Saccharomyces actosporus. Okay. Here haploid cycle, first you coming to the vegetative cell. This vegetative cell is a haploid cell, and 2 vegetative cells are fused and produce the conjugation tube. This is the conjugation tube. Then cytoplasm is mixed. Then later nucleoplasm is mixed and produce the nucleus. This is the diploid condition. Then undergoes reduction division. Then later it is produced the 4 nucleus. Then undergoes mitotic division. It is produced the 8 nucleus. Then these 8 nucleus are modified into the ascospores. These ascospores are haploid condition ascospores, then later produce the vegetative cell. This is the sexual reproduction part. This is a sexual reproduction part. First of all, this yeast cell undergoes cell division. It is produce the middle construction here. Then later construction is extended to the total cell. Then later it is differentiated into two cells. Okay. This is about haploid cell. Here only single stage of the diploid. This is the diploid. Remaining total is haploid stage of the life cycle is seen in the yeast. Then coming to the economic importance of the yeast. Actually, this yeast is mainly used for the beverage and baking industries and fermentation, and especially preparation of alcohol, beer, and glucose like carbohydrates, and produce the ethyl alcohol and release the carbon dioxide. So automatically it is used as preparation of cakes, puffs, burger, and also it have the very good rich nutrients and rich vitamins. So it is used as a food material into the bakings. Okay. This is about yeast life cycle. Actually in here morphology characters and sexual reproduction characters. Asexual reproduction is taken by the budding process. Then sexual reproduction is this is budding asexual. Sexual reproduction is haplodiploid life cycle and diploid life cycle and haploid life cycle. This video is completed. If anybody not subscribed, please subscribe my channel.